You know, I'm getting sick and tired of the off-duty cops and gun owners going around thinking that they're invincible, like they have all the power in the whole world just because they carry a gun, because they have guns. No, the fact is, you're just a human being who is armed with a freaking gun. That's about it. Just, just point blank. I tell it like it is. I mean, of course, I had to make a video about this, and I will critique what the off-duty cop did wrong. As simple as that. So here we go.
Which are these? 119.
Security video clearly shows Jose Arreola paying for a roll of Mentos at this gas station store. He then puts the candy in his pocket before an off-duty Buena Park police officer walks in.
Hey, keep that back.
15,
Huh?
17, 18.
Police officer.
Oh, I paid for it.
Put it back. Try stealing that. No, I just paid. Get your cash and leave.
Hey,
Get your cash and leave.
I just paid for it.
Did he pay for this?
Yeah.
He paid for it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
My
How much
apologies,
money?
sir. My apologies.
The hardest thing for me was, believe it or not, it wasn't really the gun. It was his arrogance, his way of talking to me, treating me like a piece of trash.
Arreola says it happened.
And of course, the cop apologized. Really, I mean, come on, dude. You know, people say they talk, it's not just a certain group of people, but it's people in general. They talk a big game about it, about common sense. But really, most of those people don't have common sense. And it's pretty clear that this off-duty cop who pulled a gun on a man for simply buying a Mentos, but he thought he was stealing Mentos. See, there's the problem right there. There's the problem. First of all, what this cop did was a crime, brandishment of a firearm. But I'm pretty sure just because he's a cop, he got off scot-free. Didn't go to jail. All he got was this, a slap on the wrist. That's it. A slap on the wrist. I guarantee you, he got a slap on the wrist. See, there's the problem. When a cop's training and lack of trust for the public kicks in, and they automatically assume the worst that is simply not true, and you wonder why people don't trust you, boys and girls in blue. You think this person or that person, regardless of race or gender, you think that person did something wrong, that broke the law, but it turns out that person didn't break the law, did not break the law, but of course, some of you, all you do, your first uh, instinct is to pull your guns out. If I did that as a gun owner, I would go to jail. It's like I said, if I don't point the gun, but I have my hand on the gun, that is considered to be brandishment of a firearm. You know, going back to common sense, this guy right here, this off duty cop, has no common sense.
On March 16th while his wife was sitting in the car. The couple filed a complaint the next day, which led to the discovery of the video.
We're not lying about what happened because that's how they've made us feel.
The Buena Park PD declined our request for an interview, but the chief posted a message on Facebook saying, "I want you to know that after I watched the video, I found it to be disturbing, as I'm sure it was to you. However, because there is an ongoing personnel investigation and potential litigation pending against the city, I am unable to discuss the details of our investigation."
You know who I am?
Well, see what the police chief needs to understand. Corey S. Whatever needs to understand that the cops' names and badge numbers is public information. Therefore, as like I said before, the United States of America is a federal presidential constitutional republic. Therefore, emphasis on the word republic. Everything is a public matter. Everything is a public matter. This whole bull crap with the blue wall of silence bull crap, that don't fly with me. I'll follow a FOIA request, a Freedom of Information Act request quicker than you can say, yo, MTV Raps on any police department if I so choose. I'll get their names, their badge numbers, their salaries. See, this is what you get with some people with authority complex, with the authority complexes and all that kind of stuff, thinking that the world owes them a great deal of respect and trust. Really, they amount to nothing. And this is what you get right there. That's sad, really. Really, it's sad.
Discuss the details of our investigation.
You know who I am, right? Yeah, I know.
The Ariolas say they don't want the
Well, why did he say, you know who I am, right? Like that even freaking matters. Dude, all you are is a cop, off-duty cop at that time, that you brandished your firearm. All you were was just an off-duty cop. You're just another human being who screwed up big time. But of course, you were not held accountable for it simply because you're a cop. Well, how's the saying go? We've investigated ourselves and found that there is no wrongdoing, something like that. We've investigated ourselves and have found that we've done no wrongdoings or something like that. I think that's how it goes.
officer fired, but they would like him to get better training.
There's a lot of good people, officers, but when one or two do bad things, it just reflects on the whole department.
It really does reflect on the whole department, and that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Just like these plastic and paper patriots who call for a civil war, they're gun owners. They make me as a gun owner look bad. Just like the liberals when they go around and say on Twitter, especially Facebook, and put hashtag kill all men, they make themselves, as well as the liberals, every liberal in this country look bad. Just like a cop who goes around and pulls a gun on somebody, brandishes a firearm at someone for no justifiable reason, for no reason whatsoever, just like you see here, that's a reflection of the whole police force in this country, even the whole world. But of course, people say, oh, well, one bad apple doesn't spoil the bunch. Well, it kind of does, actually, when you think about it. And this is the point I've been trying to make, especially the paper and plastic patriots, the wannabe patriots say, "Oh well, Red, You generalized us and all that. All bull crap. You generalized the liberals, and so has the liberals generalized the conservatives. So I don't want to hear that hypocritical BS. Y'all a bunch of hypocrites. Y'all generalize each other, so I don't want to hear that bull crap.